Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to talk about a really awesome smartphone in my opinion, and this device features a AMOLED display. It also features a in-display fingerprint, which is pretty decent when it comes to the overall reaction time. This one has Dolby Atmos with the Bluetooth and headphones with the headphone jack. It also does have a headphone jack. Has mono speakers, but it does have the NFC feature as well, a secure folder music share, always on display. It has create your own note smart view, which is good for pairing up the phone to the TV. And so this is going to be the really nice surprise that I did get with this device. And one of the things that I like about it is it has a 20 megapixel front facing camera for really good selfie shots. It also does have a really nice main camera sensor on the back, which I do like because it's going to give you a 64 megapixel. And so this device has really good optimization and software. It's got a lot of features inside of the advanced menu, which I like to highlight: motions and gestures, side key for shortcuts, and then you also get the multi-window full screen and split screen with any window. But you also get the edge panels on here too, so you can actually drag the edge of the device across when you get to the edge panels. And this out of all those Samsung devices that I've ever tested, this one was the hardest to use when it comes to the edge panel, but there it is right there. So you have the ability to swipe across and get to your shortcuts and stuff like that, as well as your split screen and your pop-up view. So the main reason I'm doing this video is because I wanted to show you the Android 13. So I'm going to flip the camera around and let you guys see the update being updated on the A32 4G LTE. But I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. But if you're still here, just type down below in the comment section, "I'm still here," so I know you're still kicking it with me. And just type down below, "I'm still here" and hashtag, so I know you're still rocking with me. Okay? And so while I'm waiting for this device to completely update, I wanted to talk about some of the pros and cons. So a lot of the things that I like about it is the fact that it has external storage, so you can expand the storage. You could also expand the RAM with the RAM Plus. It has really good picture quality when it comes to taking photos on here. It's also got really good cameras for video recording. 64 megapixel on the rear, 20 megapixel on the front. It's got a really beautiful display with the Super AMOLED panel. It's got updates coming on here left and right every 6 months or more often than that most of the time. It's got a really beautiful design with the in-display fingerprint sensor, kind of the flush camera setup, which is now notorious on most Samsung devices nowadays that you're going to see. Is just very popular design. This is the one that kind of hit and kind of just stuck when it came to Samsung. So Samsung's been using this setup even on their most recent devices when it comes to the camera look and feel. And so you can get a really good vibe with this camera setup because it runs through their premium devices as well as their budget devices. And so one of the things I also like about it is that it's going to give you a really good battery, which is going to last all day long. Now some of the cons is that the speakers aren't the loudest, and they only has mono speakers, so you're not going to get the best experience when it comes to the overall speaker quality. So I just want to kind of throw that out there. But it gets loud enough. It's not like it doesn't get loud enough, but they could increase they could have what I like about the Samsung Galaxy A34 right here, which is kind of a newer version of this one, is that it has really, really good speakers. So it's a good upgrade from this device, but I would definitely say that this device was and is still good. It's got NFC, it's got the Super AMOLED panel, it doesn't have any water resistant zero wireless charging, and it doesn't game the best in the entire world. It's not going to be like the best experience when it comes to gaming, but overall you can get a lot done still using this device. And so it's at 63%. So those are some of the things that I do like about it, and some of the things that I do dislike about it. And so this device was released in 2021 in February. It doesn't feel cheap right now, and it still feels modern. It definitely has a good weight to it when it comes to the weight, so it kind of gives you a really good vibe, and it's still really premium and looks really good and stays up to date with its modern camera design and sleek finish on the back. It's got sort of a squared design when it comes to the sides, but they're not completely flat plastic sides, so the buttons aren't the most premium. They're gonna be like a really plasticky feel when it comes to the buttons, but it does have expansion of the storage. We do get a microphone at the top. We also do get a microphone at the bottom. We get the headphone jack at the bottom and a single firing speaker at the bottom. And you could kind of see some of the scratches right there on the right hand bottom corner when I put it in the light a little bit. It's just to give you an effect and an idea, but that piano white looks absolutely stunning on here. I can't complain whatsoever. I'm a huge fan of this piano white color. It just looks really clean. It just looks really, really beautiful when it comes to that overall color, because it doesn't smear or smudge or get dirty when it comes to the overall aesthetics and the look. So aesthetically it's very pleasing. For a 2-year-old device, I could definitely say it can be used right now in 2023, which is good. So let's just wait to see what the update brings on here, okay? But we're gonna wait for this device to boot up. This is gonna be the first boot up on Android 13 right now. Just testing it out and kind of seeing what the brand new refresh look is on here. And so the A32 is definitely gonna be brand new with this new design and stuff like that, because One UI is actually one of my favorites when it comes to the overall options, customizations, and just the way that it feels compared to other devices. Samsung has been ahead of the pack when it's come to this optimization of their software, and also just the frequency of the updates. Sometimes they're even up there when it comes to the releasing of updates with the best of them. But it's optimizing some of the apps right now, so I'm gonna pause the video and we'll get right back to it. But let's check it out right now, because it is up to date. All I gotta do is enter my pattern in here, and it's got the software starting up right now. So I'm just gonna let it load up and get back with it. All right, guys. So like I mentioned, this is gonna be back up on Android 5.0 with actually Android 13 with the One UI 5.0, and so everything is just kind of loading up in the background right now. You can see it's finishing up, so it's gonna be a little bit laggy right now, but let's just wait for this to finish up, and then it's gonna get a lot smoother. All right, so let's see what we're working with here, and right away we're introduced with the One UI 5.1 right after that. And so this is going to give you next level gallery photos, raw experience. I'll just let you guys see this as it scrolls through. You could pause it at any time, but everything that you need to know is right here. So just watch it scroll, read it, pause it. So this is actually included in the April patch right now too. A summary on widgets. let you know if it's sunny, cloud and raining or snowing, participation graphs in the weather app, routines, multitasking, access most used apps and split screen, and improved multitasking in DAX. Wait, hold on. I didn't even know this device had DAX. So that's kind of throwing me off. If this thing got DAX, I'm pretty sure it didn't. But yeah, this device right here doesn't have DAX. But let's just edit buttons and see if it does have DAX or whatever. Yeah, no Samsung DAX, but for the devices that do have DAX in the Galaxy series, they're saying that it's going to be more improved. But anyway, we're looking at improved multitasking and revamped info on display, enhanced image remastering, and it's going to say it takes the device to the next level when it comes to the gallery features as well as the productivity and personalization enhancements. So let's download that right now, and I'll just kind of let that do its thing. So One UI 5.1 is now official for the Samsung Galaxy A32 4G LTE. So let's just wait and see for it to boot up on here. Alright guys, so let's just check out the One UI 5.1 Android 13 on the Samsung Galaxy A32 right now. So obviously this is going to be an awesome update for this device. Most recent software rocking on here, so definitely something that's going to be pretty cool. So while this device is starting to load up, it might have a little bit of lag when it comes to first time setting up, so I'm just gonna wait for it to load up. So I'm getting a message that says the device is now updated. It says software update, your phone has been updated. So you can see right there down below. Let's go into settings. Let's go into about phone. Software information. Android 13 5.1 update. So a tiny bit of lag on here. Like, you could definitely tell this device is a little bit older when you use it because it has a tiny bit of lag, but you get your updated color palette, which I really do like. So you get to choose between the tones you want to use, and you can customize it with the different options right here: widget edge, clipboard, reminders, tools, weather, tasks, people, much more. As far as the widgets, it's going to give you the ability to long hold a widget and create stacks, so you can actually combine a bunch of them into one different widget like that. When you swipe across, add even more than 2. You could add probably like 5. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. Obviously this device is going to be pretty up to date when it comes to looking at it. The cameras are going to be even more, optimized with the one-handed zoom, so you could easily zoom in, and you get up to 10 times zoom. You even get the wide angle on here, and That's pretty cool because you could change perspective. You could also get, you know, hyperlapse, night mode, macro camera, pro mode, food mode. And when it comes to the video, you're getting 1080 30 frames per second on here with HD 1080 portrait mode at wide angle too. But yeah, this is the A32 5G. They also said that the weather app had a little special touch added to it, so it's loading up right now as we speak. You get the really cool animations, the hour by hour weather right here, so you can kind of scroll through the hours and you get day by day, the week view, the nice animations. Really cool stuff here. When you are in an app, let's say Twitter, you can actually scroll down from the side to do a minimization. Let me see if I can catch it at the right angle. It's looking like I don't know what I'm talking about, but it definitely does work. Swipe down with 2 fingers, you get your one-handed mode with 1 finger. Swipe up with 2 fingers. You can actually activate split screen window with 2 finger swipe up, but I didn't activate that yet. But this is the Samsung Galaxy A32 5G with Android 13 5.1. Thank you for staying locked in with me. Make sure you stay locked in for another video just like this, but I'm going to get right back with you, answer all your questions, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.